4, 3. We have engine ignition. 1. And liftoff.
Hey guys, this is Kevin with KKOA. This week I am doing an adventure all by myself, so you guys get me all week. All right, we are going off. We're gonna go visit that Titan 2 at Titan Ranch, Titan 2 Deluxe Airbnb facility.
Take the next right onto Arkansas 286 East.
About 20
East
minutes from where I'm staying at. So we're staying in town in Conway. So now I'll be going to, I think Vilonia is the name of the town.
In half a mile, turn left onto East German
I think it's
Lane.
out in the middle of nowhere. Last they said if you go out in the middle of nowhere and you feel like you're getting ready to get abducted, you're in the right place. So whatever that means, but it is in the middle of nowhere. It's some farmer's field. So we'll see what we got in store too.
Take the next left onto Old Silo Road.
Looks like it's some farmer's field.
In half a mile, your destination will be on the left.
Alright, good deal. Nice looking. Oh, cool. They built he's got a replica of a Titan 2 missile. It's got RV spots over here. Nice. Well, what's good out here, it looks like he's got a bunch of RV spots. I think they are just hookup only.
Yeah, that was terrible.
What do you have, some circular rickety things?
Rickety, circular, you're absolutely
Yeah,
right.
100%.
You nailed it.
It was pretty rough.
So this is a former Titan II nuclear missile base. It's one of 18 in Arkansas. Service from 62 to 87. This site was decommissioned in 86. It was just they kind of did a rolling decommissioning. 103 feet long, 10 feet in diameter. The one you guys see outside is full-scale replica. Detonation is airburst or contact, which means hitting the surface. It's kind of cool. This front part right here is called the re-entry vehicle. So the one on our missile is real. You got to know a guy, but I bought one. So inside of it, you can actually see the switch. It's got basically just a constant switch for when it contacts the ground. It breaks the switch, and that's what causes it to go nuclear. Range 10,000 miles, so it can get most anywhere that we care about. 9 megaton warhead. So let's put 9 megaton into perspective. If you take every bullet and bomb used in World War II by every side, and you add up all of that power, that is 1/3 the power of a Titan II warhead. So it is a very, very scary machine. The mission of Titan II was deterrence. So we've had a number of former Titan II crew members here, hundreds in fact, through different reunions in different years, and none of them were like macho, ooh, I wish I could have turned the keys and killed people. They were all very much, we're here so you don't do something dumb. So here's the complex. You guys can find this online. If you Google Titan II Missile Complex diagram, you'll see about 3 different versions of this. So this is the whole one. We'll kind of start here on the right. So on top of Titan II had a 700-ton concrete and steel door that would slide open. It wasn't the kind of hatch kind. Titan II would sit vertically in the silo. Silo is about 150 feet deep, 9 levels. It kind of had what's called an inner silo. Think of it as a gun barrel where the missile would just sit at the ready. The middle part where you guys came down is called the access portal. The access portal is just like it sounds. It had an elevator originally and a set of stairs. And then door 6, that door stays open year round now for us. We don't ever use it. But that's all it was. So the access portal is considered soft, which means it's expected to be destroyed during war, and the walls of it are 2 feet thick. But that's considered weak for this facility. Back in the 80s, Gorbachev and Reagan got together and had a treaty. So the SALT II treaty, they had to denuclearize a little bit. And per that treaty, they had to destroy the missile silos in a very specific way. So they blew it up, filled in the access portal. When I bought this property, it was just cattle grazing on it. So there was nothing, you could see concrete and stuff, signs of it, but that was about it.
Did you know when you bought it?
I bought it intentionally for this. So yeah, I bought this with the intent of turning it into a house for me and the family. And then probably about 2017, I started kind of pivoting my thoughts. And the Launch Control Center, so that's where we're at right here, 3 stories underground. When you're underground, you count backwards. So this is level 1 at the top. Originally it was crew quarters, bed, bath, and kitchen. So that's level 1. Level 1 is also the only place that you were allowed to be alone. So anywhere in the facility, if you had to go somewhere, it was called the 2-man, no lone zone policy. It was like considered the highest rule in Strategic Air Command, which was don't go anywhere alone. The only exception to that is level 1. So bed, bath, and kitchen, you can do that. Level 2 is where they launched the missile from. So I mentioned that Titan II was also Gemini. So it took 2 people to launch the missile. Gemini was, dozens and dozens of people to launch into space. So down here was like septic system, communications was a room right here where I'm at, escape hatch, battery backup, air handling. We don't have an air handling system anymore. We don't feel like it's necessary. And then down here at the bottom is the escape hatch. So you guys are welcome to open that up. I would say the strictest rule that you have here is you can't use the ladder unless it's an actual emergency. It's a 10-foot horizontal crawl and a 50-foot ladder straight up. And that's the original emergency escape.
Has anybody climbed?
So the largest nuclear weapons accident in the world happened 35 minutes north of here. Level 2, the level above us, all the springs. So these things here, these X braces and A-frames are all connected together with these 3 floors. And the nickname of that is the bird cage. So it's called the bird cage because just like a bird cage, we're hanging from the ceiling. So there's nothing holding us up underneath of here. In fact, if you look on the edge, there's about a 5-foot gap between us and the floor. There's a 1-foot gap between this and the walls, and this is designed to shake in case of nuclear war. So when we salvaged this out, the whole place rose 14 inches because of all the weight we took off of it. So here's a picture of level 2. This is super early on. So the water, we're waist deep in water, which means the level we're on right now is full of water. So when we opened it for the first time, we went in and it was super scary. It's like the most scared I've ever been. It's not like jump scare, it's just like, what are you gonna see? And there was fluorescent tube lights, like all of those cages right there, fluorescent tube lights, but they were waving in the water and scraping against the steel. It was awesome. So we went in here about 6 hours after we opened it, and it went from elation to devastation because it's like walking through a shipwreck. Yeah. So when you think about, I'd spent $25,000 at this point to get in, and it's just overwhelming how much work there was to do. So there's a lot of depression. I was like, man, that's just a stupid idea. So next project is this. Airbnb had a contest called the OMG Fund. And so you could submit plans to build like an amazing, interesting space. If you won, which we were one of the 100 winners in the world, you get $100,000 towards it. Brian and I are still working on this, so the idea is this will be livable. So this is full-scale replica Titan II. We're gonna get some motors for it at the end, but this will be another B&B, 2-bedroom.
Nice.
So it's something to do, I guess.
That's cool.
But we're gonna be done with it someday.
Well, we came out topside, and we're doing a little bit of, I guess, a team building exercise or whatever, where we're doing some axe throwing. So that's kind of what we're doing to kind of get a little bit of a break from our class. So pretty neat place, pretty nice story that they have out here. So here at Titan Ranch.
Those of you don't know, Peter, and I'm not making them.
These are hard to get going.
He's juggling axes.
Let me try a bit of a higher one. There we go.
Oh, there he is. Hey.
There we go.
All right, yeah. Well, here we are down on the second level. It's kind of cool. You got some beds. If you was to have multiple people, if you was to rent this, Airbnb, everything is spring loaded. The whole floor is suspended by the springs. You go up the staircase. Let's go take a look and see what the suite looks like. So this is what it looks like. This is what the top level. This is what a deluxe Titan missile silo. It's actually really nice. The bed is kind of suspended. It's all domed. If you stand in the middle, I guess you can kind of hear the sound. See, I'm right here in the middle. It kind of reverberates. That's interesting. Whoa. It's kind of cold, the shower. It's pretty nice. And you come to the hallway, and then you back out. You got the 7,000-pound glass door. Would be
I remember people talking about that from that conference.
He had cleaned all this out. This whole tunnel. She used to have all the electrical lines and the fuel lines and everything to supply for the Titan II missile. Yes, he's got it. Bulkhead or got it closed off down there because I guess it'd be full of water.
Water's hanging by cabling or?
Yeah. This is the behind the scenes where none of the paint's been done or none of the stuff there.
Yeah,
Maybe
just
the
nothing but time
supplier.
on that stuff.
That's funny.
That's kind of the cool factor, right?
It is kind of the cool factor.
Jeez.
It makes it give you that nostalgia of it.
Wow, man.
I can see how the crap he's cut out. Whatever it was hanging.
Yeah.
Duct work or electrical or no telling what
All right. Check out this.
I'm getting that mini X from my buddy's dad for doing a small tractor.
Oh yeah?
And they're kind of
Like that, but they're
Well, this is the latest project that they're doing here at Titan Ranch. It's actually kind of cool. It's sitting right above my head. They actually are
get older, you're a little more brittle.
making a replica of the Titan II missile. So this is going to be a 2-bedroom, 2-bath Airbnb that they're going to turn it into to kind of go along with the theme here to Titan Ranch.
The original launch control.
Actually, it's actually pretty cool. So let's go in and take a look on the inside.
Man.
This is kind of cool. I have a bathroom, back part.
couch right here, TV hanging on the wall here. This will end up being the kitchen. Refrigerators, all that fun stuff.
I like the plywood spar.
Yeah, we haven't got that far yet. We're still in the planning phase on some stuff, but of course all our utilities basically here.
Yeah.
Most of the lighting's going to be DC, so we're going to have some little power panels here and stuff.
Okay. Low heat, low voltage.
Yeah, the vanity across here. So, of course, with a curve, you get more room than you get floor space. So all our vanities and stuff will be hanging from the wall, basically.
Nice.
So, we'll be full. There'll be some custom cabinets and stuff.
Lots of curves.
The bed moves from side to side. It's electrical or actuator powered. And then if you want to look up in here, I put a light up in here where you can see. Yeah. So you can see up in there, that's the original re-entry vehicle, so the warhead would be up in there. Just be careful if you want to step across here, you can just park.
So the insulation is this tin right here at the end.
That's
So
cool.
you can tell, when it's 100 degrees outside, you can really tell. They're in Kansas, and he got a hold of it. He knew they had it. They got a bunch of stuff. Him and his son drove up there and got it, but
So
it's a neat piece.
Well, this pretty much ends my little trip here to the Titan Ranch. So it was actually kind of cool getting to see a Titan II missile silo and launch control facility on what they've done with it here in Arkansas, here in Vilonia, Arkansas. So hope you enjoyed checking this out and seeing here at Titan Ranch. You can go on Airbnb or book your own travels or come stay in an RV. So I hope you enjoyed this video. All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Everything looking up. E4 performing as expected. All temperatures and pressures looking good. Vehicle has begun its pitch and raw program.